Welcome everyone to the first official I Left at Home podcast with your hosts, Brennan and Speg from youtube.com/Speg and youtube.com/Brennan.
I don't think that's my URL.
Well, regardless, welcome to the first I Left at Home podcast. How's it going, everybody?
Hey,
Very happy to be
what's
here.
up?
Very happy to be in the studio today with my good friend here. Now, Brennan,
Studio.
tell me, what of the beautiful people at home got lined up for us tonight?
Well, I just watched Cars 1 and 2. Getting real hyped for Cars 3.
Oh boy. I, for one, cannot wait to see Lightning McQueen as a corpse.
Listen, we're going to Cars 3. I'm taking you to Cars 3.
I sincerely hope we can do a podcast on Cars 3.
In the future, there's gonna be a follow-up podcast. We're gonna talk about Cars 3.
Perfect.
So, after watching Cars 1 and 2, I've got a lot of cars on...
You got cars in your mind.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about cars.
Tell us about it.
They have a pope.
Yeah?
They have a
Is
pope.
the car pope Catholic?
Is he called a... I don't know. That's my thing. Do they have religion in Cars?
And if so...
In the Cars universe.
Is there a car Jesus? Was there a car Muhammad? Is there a car Holocaust?
Is the Pope in the Cars called the Pope Mobile?
No,
And does he have a car that he rides in also called the Pope Mobile?
I saw a picture. He was in like a transparent shaded car, and that car was the Pope Mobile, but he himself was a Pope Mobile, so it was a Pope Mobile inside of a Pope Mobile, which, you know, of all the things the Cars universe has, is one of my favorites.
Yeah, because Lightning McQueen rides in Mac.
That's
for like the first, the second scene.
Can that be considered war?
No.
Anyway, so car pope.
We can talk.
On the topic of car religion, okay, so we've all seen the we've all seen the game theory. So do the Cars adopt the ways of Christianity after their people moved on?
Of Christianity and Cartholicism.
Cartholicism.
They follow Christianity.
Oh my gosh.
Were there car Romans and during
Yeah.
During that time were there carcifixion?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Carcifixion.
What do car crosses look like, do you think? How do they hang a car? How do they nail a car and just hang it from a wooden board?
They use magnets.
What does that look like? Oh my god. Did they have magnets? Did magnets exist in Rome?
Yeah. They
in 700 BC.
Because in the Cars movie, they had like that scene where the car got attracted to the magnet, right? And he was like, whoosh, and he got stuck, right? That's in all the car movies.
No, but like in Rome, in like 1 AD, did they have?
Well, friend,
did they have magnets?
If there are cars,
yeah,
why would there not be magnets?
Yikes! But it's like the steam cars, like the steam engines,
cars?
except they wouldn't have those in 1 AD.
Do you think, there have been experiments that have shown that, like, in ancient Greece, some people were like, hey, a primitive version of the steam engine, right? Is this the alternate future where that went on to study and they built cars out of that?
Okay, planes.
Was there a car 9/11?
Of Cars. Oh my god.
Because, like, at the airport, they had to go through TSA screening, right? Which implies that there are car terrorists motivated by...
There was a 9/11 in the Cars universe.
Yeah, but the question is, did the cars hijack the plane, or did the plane act autonomously?
Oh, no,
because planes are sentient in the Cars universe, so...
Correct. Cars can be in plane. There was Mater rode in a helicopter.
Yeah. It's like when you get on your tall friend and they, like, give you a piggyback ride, but, like, car-sized.
No, the smaller one would be car size. The taller one would be a plane.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they were all, together when they were making the Cars universe.
Okay. The planes, right?
Yeah.
They can, cars can be in planes canonically. Cars can be inside other vehicles canonically. Although with Mac, that's kind of like a trailer and not... What was it? What do you think the human equivalent of that would be?
Like someone dragging a wagon behind them and the other person's inside?
I think so.
Yeah. So, planes are just like Uber drivers, but the Uber driver is fused with their car, and we are cars, except the Ubers are flying. And also one of them drove into the Twin Towers. Oh. 2 of them.
Yeah.
So Car Pope, do cars... Okay, they have to drink oil to survive, right?
Yeah.
What's the equivalent of, oil alcohol? Now, wait, hold on.
Diesel.
I'm just remembering, in the Cars universe, didn't Mater, eat a wasabi or something? And he was like, my mouth is all... My mouth is so spicy, gosh darn wasabi, right?
Yes.
Why do they have wasabi? Who's eating it?
The cars.
So do they need food as well as oil?
Oh my god. Wait.
Or is it kind of
the gas station in Radiator Springs?
Yeah.
Right? That's more like, it's designed like an 80s Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
So I think oil is just the equivalent of water.
So, but we never see a restaurant in Radiator Springs, which implies that they can.
There was a restaurant.
Where?
There was a restaurant.
When do you see Lightning McQueen sitting down and eating
was
a
that
hamburger?
in Radiator Springs? When at the beginning of Cars 2, when they're at a bar or a restaurant or something, and Lightning sees the TV.
Okay, well, a bar is different because that's just oil. They're drinking more oil, right? But a restaurant, that's implying they serve...
You can get food at a bar.
Yeah, you can.
Get food at a bar.
You can also get stabbed at a bar, but that's not what you go there for,
Who just get disconnected?
The bot.
Okay. Yeah, enough.
Dude, forward horror story. 2 people in a Discord call, midnight. They hear the Discord disconnect sound, and they're both still in the call.
More than 4 words, my dude.
So yeah, car Jesus, Jesus, but with a K, with a C.
I'm titling this Cartholicism.
You should.
Okay. we're a third in, and all we talked about is cars.
Well, it's the first thing you brought up. There's a lot of ground to cover with cars. It's a very complex topic.
I mean, it might not have been Radiator Springs where Lightning saw.
I think.
And also, I might be thinking of Iron Man. I'm not sure. It's all red. It's red to me.
It's Greek to me. Okay, so when does a machine in the Cars universe gain sentience?
Yep.
Right? Do they have to implant the brain into them, or are they born naturally?
Are cars birthed?
Are cars made, or are they birthed? And if so, is the car church against car abortion?
I think they're made.
Okay.
Because
who makes them?
No, the only reason I think they're made is because of Robot starring Robin Williams.
Yeah. Okay. I hear you.
wherein they order the parts
right
for a baby robot and build it themselves.
But cars don't have hands.
Correct. But they still build stuff. They can still build
Are you sure? Have you ever actually seen in the Cars movie construction going on?
Where else are they going to come from?
Ruins.
What?
Ruins of past civilizations. The Cars are in a dystopian world in which...
What if the Cars universe is the future of humanity?
Wow, dude, that's
wherein
really...
humanity evolves into cars.
Well, MatPat said they were insects, so...
What?
You didn't watch the Game Theory on Cars?
Of course I haven't. I haven't watched Game Theory in years.
With the thumbnail that's like Lightning McQueen looking surprised and it's like, these cars aren't actually cars.
Oh, I remember seeing that and then clicking the not interested button.
Well, basically the conclusion he came to the end of it was like, there are car bugs, car insects, Cars theory. Cars are bugs. Because, they evolved an exoskeleton of metal.
Sure.
Yeah. So then the question is, because, Disney's never gonna... Pixar's never gonna confirm or deny this.
Wait.
Do cars have parents?
Yes.
Who?
Francesco had parents.
Who is Francesco?
Is that his name? Jesus Christ, it's been 4 hours and I've already forgotten.
It's been 4 years and I haven't forgotten. Oh, when did Cars 2 come out? Let me look this up.
Yeah, Francesco Bernoulli.
Cars 2 was 6 years ago. What? It doesn't feel that long.
When was Cars 1?
Let me check. 2000. This Cars 1 came out over a decade ago.
Over a decade? What year?
2006.
2006. Amazing. So 2006, then 2011. It's 2017. We're getting Cars 3.
That's 5 years.
Cars 4 coming at you 2022.
They need to stop making Cars movies.
No. Finn McMissile.
Yeah? Who's that again?
He was the British car.
Oh, yeah, the
Cars
British spy.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, at the beginning of that movie, right, he's on an oil rig, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, this implies that cars have multi-million-dollar corporations mining and, refining oil from the earth. Cars are going to go through an energy crisis. Never in the Cars universe do we see any form of alternate energy, right? No nuclear, no solar.
They're drilling they're electric cars.
Are there?
I think it was confirmed that and Cars 2, I think there was an electric car.
Okay, well that can be the vegan of this world. They're not going to change anything.
Shut up.
Sorry. Basically, what I'm saying is that they have the same problems as we do, except when we run out of oil, we'll just, adapt. When they run out of oil, that's, their food. That's, their only source of energy. What's going to happen to diesel cars? They can't just convert to electricity.
Wait, what about, the bad guy of Cars? Wasn't he electric?
The bad guy of Cars 1?
Cars 2. His name was Miles. His name was Miles, Axelrod or something.
Axelrod?
His name was Miles Axelrod.
Okay. Wasn't his whole scheme, to get people to distrust oil?
Yes.
Dude, I'd root for him.
He was an oil baron.
Oh.
Turned I'm on some sort of wiki. An oil baron turned electric vehicle. He has been discovered what he believes to be the clean fuel of the future. He creates and sponsors the World Grand Prix to bring attention to the new energy product all in all.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna World Grand Prix.
Demonetized.
Okay, go on. All in all? Like ethanol?
All in all. That was just the name of the... Was it oil?
Was it oil? Or is it
It's
diesel? No, diesel is just oil in a
I watched this movie 4 hours ago and I don't remember it.
What is it? Renewable or is it oil?
It's clean energy.
Okay, it's clean. So what you're saying is that our bad guy, quote unquote, is trying to spread clean renewable energy, fighting against a...
Well, the thing was that he wanted to, like, explode the cars in the Grand Prix.
When you're making environmental efforts, sometimes you have to take measures that you wouldn't otherwise. Like,
I think it was, like, not actually clean.
Do you think Teddy Roosevelt...
I think it was just regular...
Do you think Teddy Roosevelt would have made the national parks if he hadn't killed a few senators? Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't have. The fact of the matter is, Teddy Roosevelt could have killed some senators in that time.
And then they strapped a bomb onto Mater's cub.
Well, look, okay, if I had the chance to bomb Larry the Cable Guy, I would take the shot. Like, come on, you can't blame for that.
Leave him alone!
Did I tell you one time I drove up to...
Leave Gary the electrician alone.
Gary the electrician. One time, my dad drove me up to a board game party up in North Texas for a day, and we stopped at like some rundown, like small town gas station. I step outside with like my sandals onto like the dirt road. I walk inside, and right in front of the like opening sliding doors is a Larry the Cable Guy like shelf full of Larry the Cable Guy products, and he's like donating his money to like some charity. I don't know what, but the point is, half the merchandise was off the shelf. Larry the Cable Guy is a hit in small town rural America. And up until that point, I didn't realize Larry the Cable Guy was a real person. I thought it was an act. And then I I asked, and no, he's a real guy.
He does commercials for like some sort of medicine because he's heartburn or something, I think.
When you got lots of heartburn, you gotta. I can't do it. Larry the Cable Guy joke. I don't know what he good.
Yeah, he has heartburn.
Prilosec. Well, I'd have heartburn if they paid me $50,000.
Is it like placebo? You just get it.
It's like placebo medicine, but reverse.
I think... Hold on. I think... Okay. Miles was like an electric vehicle, and then he... there was something in the All-in-All where he was able to blow up cars using the All-in-All.
Okay.
It just goes kaboom. So then he's like, oh, All-in-All's bad, stop using fuel, switch to electric.
Alright, sounds like a humble goal.
I have no idea, but they try to kill McQueen at some point.
Okay. So Lightning McQueen. Let's just point out some flaws. He's a known criminal. He committed acts of vandalism, speeding, endangering lives, property damage.
Correct.
He disrespected a veteran.
Who are we talking about?
Lightning McQueen.
Okay.
He's a corporate running dog who needs to have his wealth seized and redistributed from him. Think about it. Okay, race car drivers, they have all these sponsorships, right? Lightning McQueen is probably advocating for these environmentally damaging fuels, which he knows are bad, but because he gets that fat cash, he doesn't care about who he sponsors. All he knows is that every now and then his tow truck friend will come up to him and like, "Hey Lightning, I got a sponsorship deal from Toyota. Can we advertise on our show?" And Lightning will be like, "Yeah, I guess we can do that. I'm gonna race in the Toyota 5200." And then you know what? Sometimes you gotta take the hit. You gotta hire an assassin to get rid of them, because that's what keeps the sport interesting.
In Cars 2, after the cars are blown up by Miles and his hench boys, Lightning's like, "I'm gonna keep using All-in-All."
Great. Lightning. Oil is killing the environment.
And that is why the cribbitals...
The what?
The cribbitals... The criminy crickets... They want to kill him.
Okay. So...
And then he's like,
it's a group of radical environmentalists.
Why isn't it working? Why isn't McQueen blowing up? And then after Mater's like, there's a bomb on me, and then they're like, stop. And the bomb's defused, and the queen, the queen of
the queen of Car England. Yeah.
Knights Mater.
Does that mean there was a car war of the Roses?
The veteran probably the veteran that you're talking about, Sarge, revealed that he replaced McQueen's fuel, the all-in-all fuel, to regular gasoline. Because from the beginning, Sarge was like, all-in-all's bad.
Well, yeah, he's a white nationalist,
and he's green. Anyways,
what I want to know is, okay, they have this complex world, right? That's basically the human world, but they don't take any efforts to like accommodate this world for cars, right? Because when you think about it for more than like 5 seconds, nothing in this world makes sense. Who built the roads?
Yeah,
who?
I think
what?
Okay,
how
cars, right?
Do they have a monarchy system in a world where cars have only existed for like less than a century?
I think going back to the game theory thing, right? Yeah. How about the exoskeletons?
Yeah.
How the bugs are tiny cars with wings.
Okay.
We're 2/3 in, and all we've talked about is cars.
Well, nothing says we have to stop in half an hour.
Correct.
Was there a car War of the League of the War of the League of the Car Breed? Hey.
Okay, so game theory.
Game theory.
With the exoskeletons.
Yeah.
With the bugs that are cars that are tiny with wings.
Buzz.
Cars also have the same exoskeleton.
Yeah.
Which is why he's like, oh, they're all insects.
But wait, the car bugs can't talk.
They're not human equivalents.
Yeah.
So.
What?
Do they have an equivalent?
What? Humans?
To our world. To our reality. Where this is a separate reality. Do they have an equivalent to our reality that is living?
What are you asking here?
What are the cars in our world?
Okay. See, the Cars universe is basically the same as ours, except self-driving cars never stopped. And we just all died.
They became sentient?
Yeah.
Self-driving.
See...
Self-driving. Yeah, self-driving, self-fueling...
Self-living cars.
Cars.
So...
This is the future.
Yeah. This is the future liberals want. Should we move on past cars?
Maybe.
I feel like this subject's outstayed its welcome.
Rule of threes, and we're 25 in.
I mean, okay, it can be rules of 2/3, whatever. If we want to be a Cars podcast, let's just talk about cars every week.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the energy, and two, have
rule of thirds.
The
25
mental
minutes in,
capacity. Okay.
What's up, gamers?
I like food.
Yeah, me too. I like eating it to survive.
Do you like putting food together?
Could you elaborate on that?
Like, food combinations, like, pizza and ice cream.
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Have you...
No offense.
You never had pizza and ice cream?
No, I've never had pizza and ice cream. What are you talking about?
How have you never had pizza and ice cream?
Have you had pizza and ice cream? That sounds terrible.
Of course. It's great.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Are you serious right now? 'Cause, like...
Okay, like, food combinations, right?
Yeah.
Like, pineapple and pizza, except bigger.
You know that post on Tumblr that's like, you ain't from the South if you haven't tried this, and it's like a bowl of cereal with a half-melted cheese on top of it. I hate it. I feel like throwing up whenever I see it on my dash.
You ain't from Delaware unless you tried this, and it's a pig in a bathtub with a bunch of citrus in it.
Oh, and like the one that's like, you ain't from like New Jersey if you haven't tried this, and it's like a bowl of pennies with like milk inside of it.
That's a really good one. No, but like, what about the opposite? Like food combos that sound good.
Oh yeah, and then like are actually really bad.
Yeah.
How about I don't know, I'm white. I don't come by my food.
Like, okay.
How about
what sounds good together?
How about coffee? Cheetos and chicken.
Would you just eat them at the same time, or are you gonna use the coffee as a coffee as like a?
Well, I'm looking through a chest.
As a base,
I
get as a base.
Get some coffee, Cheetos, chicken. Get some coffee, Cheetos, chicken.
You're gonna get sued.
German 985 is gonna come to my house and clobber me over the head with a wooden club.
Mm.
Imagine Star coming into your home and stabbing you between the kidneys.
My mom's name is Star, so...
Oh, really?
I just thought of...
Well, your mom is going to get sued by internet celebrity extraordinaire Star_. You ever...
Wait. Okay, what about birthday cake?
Okay.
And milk?
No. Wait, birthday cake it has milk in it.
But, like, more
You're just
milk.
adding... No, they'll get soggy. Like, soggy birthday cake sucks. Like,
it's
when
an
you have
over-concentration of milk.
Ice cream next to your birthday cake and it, like,
what about...
melts and... Oh, tres leches. I've never had...
3 milks.
I've never had that.
It's like... I don't know. It's kind of soggy, but... I don't know. It's good.
I don't like soggy foods. They're weird.
Why are there 3 milks and
like even like the common stuff like
why is it called 3 milks?
Because you put 3 milks in it, obviously.
Wait, why are there so many types of milk?
Well, there's like cow milk, there's like goat milk, there's like cockroach milk, there's
Wait,
you ever heard of cockroach milk? It's very expensive from what I heard.
No, that's fine. Goat milk?
Yeah, goat milk.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say you really don't know what goat milk is? It's for people who lack the intolerance for toast.
No, but like there's so many types of milk. Like those you listed, and then vitamin D, 2%, 1%, low fat, skim, chocolate, strawberry. There's milk candies.
Yeah, milk duds, milk wafers. There's milks.
No, and then like actual just milk candy.
Yeah. You got milk chocolate. You got Milky Way bars.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember milk cereal straws?
Milk. Oh, dude, I totally remember that. They made out like good stuff, and you like, yeah. I never tried it, but I wanted.
Made out of good stuff.
Yeah, I wanted one as a kid.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
The good stuff.
It's cereal. It's made of cereal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, cereal straws.
I thought they were made of like, the good stuff.
You like, you sip the milk. What, weed?
No, I like I don't know, like I remember there was one that was for like Rice Krispie, wasn't there? No,
not sure.
The cobbler elves, the cobbler boys, the 3 of them. Who are they? The 3 cobbler boys who like sold cookies, and they had like the daddy cobbler with like the beard. and you know him. Come on, he was like a cookie company, and they made those types of straws.
I don't remember them making straws.
I think they made straws. I remember that commercial.
I thought it was like Fruit Loops and stuff.
No, why would Fruit Loops?
Like already existing cereals. And
yeah, they had a cereal. They had like cookie cereal.
Cookie Crisp?
Yes, cookie. No, not Cookie Crisp. No, I'm looking this up. Keebler Elf.
Yeah, me too.
Cookie.
Keebler?
I think it is. Yeah, the Keebler Elf. But they were like young.
Keebler.
No, there was like 3 of them, and they were young and they were hip with the kids.
Oh, they did have cereal. I guess.
Who am I thinking of?
Kellogg's?
No, wait, Kellogg's.
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal straws.
No, it wasn't the toucan.
Yeah.
It was 3 young strapping elves who like were like, ooh,
Cocoa Krispies.
No, not
Rice Krispie
not
cereal.
Wait, maybe it was Rice
Krispie cereal. It was 3 of them,
yes.
and they don't have parents.
Yes. Hold on. Rice Krispie treats cereal.
Yeah, you were right
straw.
about the Rice Krispies.
Yes, this was it. This is what I vividly remember. If you're watching this on YouTube,
send me that and I'll put that.
If you're watching this on YouTube, put up an image of that right now. This is what I vividly remember. I just remember this commercial from my childhood. The Cocoa Krispie cereal straws.
The Cocoa Krispies.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very crispy puff.
I used to hate chocolate when I was small. I'm still not fond of it. I'm
not very fond of you.
Podcast canceled. But I
didn't know I didn't know we were recreating a 2013 Game Grumps here.
Right. I really wanted the Fruit Loop cereal straws.
Yeah.
Because it was all different colors, but they all taste the same. That's a thing that a lot of people used to not know, and now everybody knows because it's in like news articles like top 10 things you didn't know. What were we talking about?
Do you remember the Applejack straws?
No.
Do you remember the Applejack commercial where there'd be like an apple and then there'd be a jack, but he's actually just a piece of cinnamon?
I haven't thought about Applejacks in years.
It's taking me back, you know. Do they still make those commercials? Because like,
no,
they had like a story arc going on. I remember that.
I'm pretty sure they discontinued Applejacks because I haven't seen Applejacks in like 5 years.
Yeah. It was like, he had like a Jamaican accent, like cinnamon, you know.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Oh gosh,
Wait, what is that? You just said
the Applejacks.
Said some commercial.
Yeah. Put that in the video.
I'm gonna get struck. What were we talking about? Food combinations?
You were talking about that. I don't know what I was talking about.
Okay, food combinations. Why don't you... Ice cream and pizza.
I don't agree. Anything like soggy and anything solid are not meant to be together. I'm sorry.
Ice cream's not soggy.
It can't. Okay, I'm sorry.
You just gotta
I always
eat
my ice cream in the Costco like freezer section. That's where I eat my ice cream.
You just gotta eat it fast.
So it never melts.
Just straight out of the freezer?
Yeah. No,
That's stealing.
I eat it. I buy it. Then I go back in and I sit in the freezer section and like wait for them to close up to like permafreeze it, and then I start eating it. Gives a nice little crunch.
Do you sit in the section or the fridge itself?
Wait, there's a difference? No. You know, like that giant...
The section's not cold.
No. You know that giant room that's like entirely like 20 degrees?
No.
At the back of Costco, like they have that room.
Oh, Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the produce, it's not cold enough for ice cream.
No, it is.
Like
trust me, it's
degrees.
like freezing in there.
It's 40 degrees.
It's almost enough.
Here, hold on. I'm probably not even right. What temperature is the cold room of Costco?
It's classified information. The NSA are going to be tracking you now that you've looked that up.
I'm on a list now.
Speaking of Costco, you ever go there and like you get one of those like cinnamon sticks and you're just like, this is pretty good. But by the end of it, there's like too much cinnamon, so you just feel like
I've never eaten a cinnamon stick in my life.
How have you never eaten a cinnamon stick?
I didn't know you could. I thought you just grind it up and then you eat it.
No.
Because I've only ever had cinnamon dust.
No, you know, like those big old sticks you can buy at the Costco, like, food court, and they've got cinnamon in all.
I haven't been to Costco in a while.
They got cinnamon, they got sugar that's, like, all there. It's really good, and, like, you can eat it, and it's like, you right?
Sure.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you start eating it, and you underestimate its power, because you start eating it halfway through, you're like, okay, this is getting a bit much, but you realize you've already eaten half of it. Cinnamon is, like, falling everywhere, all over the car, and you're just like, oh man, I gotta finish this before Mom finds out and gets mad. So you start eating the rest of it, and by the end of it, you're just like, this, like, crummy mess. Your mouth is all dry, like, you feel terrible because you've just eaten, like, the equivalent of, like, a pint of sand. But still, I would buy it every time because it's just that good.
Is this where the cinnamon challenge came from?
Yeah, Costco sponsored to sell more cinnamon.
I did that once in middle school when I was like 12.
Yeah? What's it like yesterday? Cut that out.
So,
do you remember that challenge? It was a little before middle school, but where they would like teenagers would like put salt in their arms and like rub ice on it and get like 3rd-degree burns.
No.
Or like get frostbite or something.
No.
And like they had to go to the hospital.
Mm-mm.
I remember that. Guys, like the video if you remember that. Only 90s kids remember that. Only kids born before the September 11th terrorist attacks will remember that.
Miles.
Only kids born before 9/11 will remember the Fruit Loops straws. Take a sip. You may have sipped, Batman, but I was born in the sip. I was born.
No, I was going somewhere with something.
I was born in the kiddie pool.
I was going somewhere with something.
Were you?
Food combination.
You really want to get on this topic, don't you? You really want to elaborate on this topic. Something is nagging you about food combinations.
It's that you have never had pizza and ice cream. That's what it is.
I don't want pizza and ice cream. It sounds gross.
Have you had like ice cream with anything else?
Yeah, I've had like ice cream and like, I don't know, like Oreos, I guess. But
have you ever gone to like? Have you ever gotten like ice cream and fries at like Wendy's or something?
Oh yeah, ice cream and fries is great. You ever had like fries and ice cream at Schlotzsky's?
What's Schlotzsky's?
Wait, no, Jason's Deli, I think it was.
What's the Jason's Deli? I've never been. I know those are both delis, but I don't.
Dude, we gotta go to Jason's Deli sometime. Like,
I don't like delis.
You don't like delis?
No.
Why not?
I don't like sandwiches.
You can order soup there.
I don't like sandwiches.
You can buy like a salad. You get free ice cream after every purchase.
Wait, what?
You get a free dollop of ice cream after every single purchase. They have an ice cream machine. You just go up there, you grab a cone, and then you just... Right? And you can dip your fries in it, and it tastes delicious. They got vanilla.
Why are you getting fries at like a deli?
Because it comes with a sandwich.
Oh.
They have vanilla, they have chocolate, they have cones, they have cups, and if you want, you can even swirl them together in the middle, because it's an option. We're not affiliated with Jason's Deli or any of its associated brands. Please do not pursue
this entire
legal action.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
Yeah. Except Wendy's.
Nope. So how about Wendy's, Miles?
Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on Wendy's. Okay, so, I don't know if you guys heard, but, so Wendy's fan art, I put that in the most air quotes I can put, it has been blowing up on Tumblr recently, and honestly, on a scale, okay, imagine each of these things as on a scale ascending to worse, right? It goes, and I quote, it goes Catholicism, Holocaust, genocide, Armenian genocide,
What are you talking about?
Pepe the Frog, and the alt-right in the 2016 election, Wendy's fan art. And that is the hierarchy of terrible things that have happened in this world. And I don't think you guys realize that I do not want to see the Wendy's girl anymore on my blog. I will just message to anyone listening, I will unfollow you if you post Wendy's fan art on my timeline, my good Christian Facebook mother's timeline. I'm just trying to reconnect with my old folks, and I don't want to see this sinful Wendy's fan art. I eat there with my children, okay? Sometimes, you know, they have the 5-for-1 special. They have the 50 chicken nuggets you can buy for like $10, and I think, oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I could get that. But I see the Wendy's girl. I see her on her pedestal up on the front, just embellishing everything wrong with the modern capitalist society we live in. And I think to myself, in the free, equal, classless society that is the internet, why do we hold on to these capitalist icons of greed, of wealth, of exploitation, such as Wendy's, and try to personify them in such a humanizing way that we would actually draw fan art of them? Is this what the corporations are trying to get us to do? They are trying to relate to us on a level they don't understand, but we are the only ones who truly understand why we find these things enjoyable. They're just cheap replications, and they are winning. We are reaching the singularity in which corporation, meme account, high school dropout who runs the Denny's Twitter all become one, and anime Wendy's will be shown on Christian televisions across the nation. And that is why we need to elect Ronald Reagan for a third term.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the I Left It at Home podcast. If you want to watch this on YouTube, where there'll be visual, tidbits, you can do that. This is going up on SoundCloud, hopefully on iTunes soon. I'm Brennan.
And I'm Speg. And this has been I Left It at Home.
See you in 2 weeks.